Well, in all of my wisdom and knowledge of carpentry, I just realized I created an error when I framed up this wall. So we're gonna tin these walls just like the ceiling, only it's going to be white. The tin is on 9-inch centers. These are on 16-inch centers. You don't have to be a math genius to realize that that's not going to line up with the ribs of the tin. So what I've been doing is putting that OSB on the outside of the wall. I recessed this top wall 1/2 inch in, so the OSB will be flush with our band board here. I did not recess this right here. Like an idiot, but this shouldn't be that hard to fix. What I'm gonna do, I think, since I have a lot of pieces of scrap wood, is take some 2x and pretty much put some blocking in here to match the 1, 2, 3, 4 2x4s I have on the wall and just run them in between all the studs. See, I knew I saved those scraps for a reason. There's a lot of ways I can do this, but what I'm gonna do is screw it from one side, tone it up from the other, put the boards in like that. That way we have a good surface to screw for our tin. Saw, stop, boards, cut, laser, squoo. Done. Had a buddy stop by. It's dark now. Also got the outlets wired up inside the tool room and on the outside of the tool room on these little stub walls right here. I also got tired of not having any outlets, so I went and added a couple temporarily right here. This is what they'll look like whenever they're all said and done though. We're gonna put these, they're loose right now. We're gonna put these in between the ribs on the tin. So they can slide back and forth right now. Once we start tinning these walls, we'll move them to where they'll sit and come through just like drywall on a house. I'm gonna call it for the night. I think it's like 10 o'clock. I only slept for 3 hours last night, so I'm a little bit tired. We're gonna quit earlier tonight. I think the next step, as we continue to get the inside of this shop ready to put the tin up, is to build a small electrical room around my panels here. This is a mess right now, but the reason I'm doing that is because when they built this shop, they weren't anticipating there being tin on the inside. All these panels are recessed, so to bring those out would be a big pain in the butt. You have to move literally all the lines out. So what I think I'm gonna do is stub out a wall, like maybe 2 foot. Just stub out a wall. This is the perfect size to frame up a 36-inch door. Stub out a wall about 2 foot and just have a door there. Leave the inside of this 8 foot tall, leave it unfinished, and then you walk in there, you have to run more wiring, there it all is. Otherwise, you have to build some type of access panel here, which I was going to do, but this box is recessed further than that box, and that, like I said, is recessed in from where your 6x6s are. So it have to be like some type of multi-tiered box. I guess you could move these out, but this is steel. That's steel down there. It comes in from the meter, which is right there. Taking all that off, I mean, it could be done, but then you still, if you tin around it, you have to be able to remove the tin to get wires in if you ever want to run more wires. So having all this exposed just seems to make sense to me. So we might try to do that tomorrow. Stay tuned.